My dad told me I owed him for every dollar he spent on me. I showed him the child support receipts he never paid, and the court order making him back pay. You know what you cost me? My dad said over dinner, jabbing his fork at me. 18 years of sacrifice. Food, clothes, gas money. You owe me at least $30,000. I was home from college for Thanksgiving. He'd had 3 beers and was building up to his favorite speech about how ungrateful I was. How kids don't understand sacrifice. How I'd never paid him back for all he'd done. $30,000? I asked. Minimum. Do you know how much raising a kid costs? I could have had a boat. Could have traveled. Instead, I had you. Here's the thing. My parents divorced when I was 5. Dad got every other weekend visitation. Mom got full custody and the bills. Interesting math, I said, pulling out my phone. What are you doing? Checking something Mom gave me when I turned 18. I'd photographed every document, court orders, payment records, default notices, 15 years of paperwork showing exactly what Dad had contributed to raising me. Child support was set at $400 a month, I read from the screen. You paid, let's see, 17 payments total, out of 156 months. His face went red. Your mother, the court garnished your wages twice. You quit both jobs to avoid paying. That's not. March 2010, you told the judge you couldn't afford $400 because you'd bought a motorcycle. September 2013, you claimed poverty while posting pictures from Cancun. Those records are private. They're mine now. Part of my permanent file. Want to know the total you owe? He didn't answer. $23,400 in unpaid support. Plus interest, it's over $30,000. So weird. That's exactly what you say I owe you. He slammed his beer down. I did more than write checks. I was there. Every other weekend. Except you canceled half the time. I kept a calendar. Wanna see? Mom had encouraged me to track his visits in a Lisa Frank diary. Purple pen for scheduled visits. Red X's for cancellations. So many red X's. 112 scheduled visits over 5 years. You showed up for 43. That's a 38% attendance rate. For your own kid. You don't understand what it was like. Being a single mom working 2 jobs while you dodge child support? You're right, I don't. He stood up. Chair scraping. I don't have to listen to this. Cool. But before you go, let me be clear about something. You don't get to claim you sacrificed for me when Mom's the one who actually paid for everything. You don't get to demand repayment for money you never spent. And you definitely don't get to guilt me about owing you when you literally owe me $30,000. I'm your father. Biologically, yeah. Financially, the court says otherwise. He grabbed his jacket. When you have kids, you'll understand. I'll understand to actually pay for them. Not show up 15 years later demanding refunds for imaginary expenses. He left, slamming the door. Hasn't spoken to me since.